Over the weekend, 7-3 UTRGV men's soccer hosted 4-3 in Grand Canyon University at the UTRGV Soccer and Track and Field Complex. Both teams coming off of devastating losses, but UTRGV's Kyle Edwards and Grand Canyon University's Calvin Kissy trying to help their team bounce back. Let's not waste any more time and get into the highlights. Grand Canyon was aggressive here to start off the game, as in the 9th minute they had an early corner kick. But the cross came in a little bit too low and headed out by UTRGV, and they avoided the early attack by the Lopes. But in the 15th minute, UTRGV responded as Arthur Rogers was on the attack as he passed it to his teammate Kyle Edwards. But Edwards, a scary moment here, fell down clutching his left leg, did not return to the game, but yet both head coaches for UTRGV and Grand Canyon talk about the injury to Edwards.
I didn't change the game plan, but certainly when you have a senior forward who is as dangerous as Kyle, and not having him on the field for 90 minutes is always gonna hurt.
Beat you. When they lost Edwards, it was a benefit for us because he's such a good player. So.
In the 17th minute, Grand Canyon responded after the loss of Edwards to UTRGV as Calvin Kissy tried to take a shot from outside the box but sailed it a country mile over the net. But UTRGV then responded in the second half in the 56th minute as William Accio got a long pass, only had one defender to beat, but the Grand Canyon defender did not give up, made it difficult for Accio, who took a shot but it got blocked by Grand Canyon University's goalie, George Tesorius. Then in the 89th minute, with the final minutes of the second half, Grand Canyon had an opportunity to put this game away and get a win on the road as the throw-in comes in from the far side. And it goes in, bounces around, then the shot and barely goes over the crossbar, and the Grand Canyon players cannot believe it as they thought that ball was in the back of the net. But now in the 100th minute, the first yellow card of the game was issued after this strong contest. Look at it again, a little bit too aggressive with the head banging, and a yellow card was issued in the 108th minute as UTRGV is on the attack for a final chance here to put it all away as Accio, trying to beat his defender, goes around but blocked by George Tesorius and then booted out of bounds by Grand Canyon University. And that would be the last meaningful attempt of the game as both teams, Grand Canyon and UTRGV, tie 0-0 and get 1 point after this matchup. Grand Canyon's next match is against Houston Baptist University, and UTRGV will go to California Baptist University. Both coaches talk about the adjustments they will have to make in this coming week as Grand Canyon will head back home to face Houston Baptist University, and UTRGV will go on the road to California to face California Baptist University.
And what we're looking for is some wins. This is our third tie in the conference, and it's hard to get points when you tie. So that's why our guys were so anxious and so focused on getting a win tonight. We're satisfied with the tie because I think it was a fair result. Both teams really put everything on the line, but we really came in here for a win.
At that point now in the season, the boys have been pushing very hard. We're into that final little phase, and both mental and physical fatigue starts to creep in. So right now, to be quite honest, the most important thing is to make sure we recover. Recover physically, recover mentally. We've got another long trip on the road out to the West Coast, so we've only got a few days and then we're on a plane. And it does, the travel and the schedule at the Division I level is very demanding on these student athletes who obviously need to still keep up with their studies at the same time. So the focus is on recovery.
For UTRGV News, I'm Luis Rubio.